Regular verbs, simple present and simple past tenses. This is a list of regular verbs. These verbs use ed for the simple past tense. The ed ending sounds like /d/ I will read the base form and the simple past tense of the verb. Then, I will read the verb in 2 sentences, a simple present tense sentence and a simple past tense sentence. There will be time for you to repeat the verbs and sentences. Try it, it is good practice. Regular verbs, simple present and simple past tenses.
I answered the questions in class every day. I answered the questions in class yesterday. She boils water for tea every morning. She boiled water for tea this morning. He usually borrows money from his family. He borrowed $10 from me last week. I call my mother every Sunday. I called my mother last Sunday. You always carry your books to school. You carried your books to school today. She cleans her apartment every weekend. She cleaned her apartment last weekend. The women always cover their hair with scarves. The women covered their hair this morning. The baby cries every night. The baby cried last night. Some very sick patients die in the hospital. My father died 10 years ago. The students enter the classroom every day. The students entered the classroom last night. He fails the driver's license test every time. He failed the driver's license test yesterday. You fill out job applications every week. You filled out a job application last night. An accident happens every week. An accident happened last week. The business hires new employees every month. The business hired a new employee last month. We always hurry to catch the bus. We hurried to catch the bus yesterday morning. My sister lives in Minnesota now. My sister lived in New York 3 years ago. The judge marries couples every week. The judge married a couple last week. The manager offers new jobs every week. The manager offered a new job last week. We open the restaurant every morning. We opened the restaurant yesterday morning. They order hamburgers for lunch every day. They ordered hamburgers for lunch yesterday. They own their home now. They owned their home last year. The family plans their vacation every year. The family planned their vacation last year.
Part 2. The children play in the park every day. The children played in the park yesterday. James always prefers to drink coffee. James preferred to drink coffee last night. Daniela pulls the door shut every night. Daniela pulled the door shut last night. It rains almost every day in the summer. It rained all day yesterday. I always reply to all of the interview questions. I replied to all of the interview questions yesterday. He smells the delicious food every night.
He smelled the delicious food last night.
The shy girl always smiles for the photographer. The shy girl smiled for the photographer last year. It snows a lot every winter in Minnesota. It snowed a lot last winter. Henry always spells his name slowly. Henry spelled his name slowly yesterday. I stay home every weekend. I stayed home last weekend. The young woman stirs sugar in her tea. The young woman stirred sugar in her tea yesterday. Christina studies English 5 days a week. Christina studied English last week.
The man turns right onto the freeway. The man turned right onto the freeway yesterday.
Thanks for watching.